Hi guys, karibuni sana. Welcome to yet another session courtesy of Bacon Top, where we learn, where we elevate our skills, and where we definitely get to create new things and definitely have fun. So karibuni sana. Thank you for joining. For those who are with us already, kindly share the link to all your friends, to all your baker friends, anybody who is interested in anything to do with cake. Wamekaribishwa wote. Share in all the groups that you're having, share in all platforms where they can definitely get to gain knowledge and learn. So welcome. Share the link. We have like 5 minutes before we start off, so that in the next 5 we'll be able to tell you what we are doing today. And Kamakawa, our theme we are going to share with you, and today it is all about Eid. So karibuni sana. Today's session is going to be beautiful, it's going to be educative, it's going to be very knowledgeable. So welcome. Karibuni sana. Remember, any question that you're having in between the session, you can just share. I will be able to see every question that you're sharing. I'll be able to also answer. Welcome. Karibuni. If you're live, if you're watching us in Facebook, if you're watching us in YouTube, kindly send a hi. Tuma hi. Kama uko, you'll never know what we have in store for you. Wewe tuma salamu. Tusalimie sisi hapa penye tuko. Just send a hi so that we can also get you. We can also get your details, your location. We'd also need to engage with you guys. Just send a hi. Remember, if you're having any question in regards to any Bacon Top product, whether it's the cream, the premixes, the aromas, whether it's the cake gel, any question, kindly shoot it as we also continue with the session. 2 more minutes, guys, so that we can get to what and why we are here. Welcome, do share. Kwa wale wenye wamesema hi, karibuni sana, ninawaona. Thank you for joining. Also share to your friends, share to your bakers, share to anyone who is interested in cake baking or cake decoration, or they would also want to just make cake at home. Share the link. Tunaanza, we want to get lots of you guys. Karibuni. Karibuni sana. Thank you to everyone who is saying hi. Thank you to everybody who has joined. Welcome. As you can see, we have already set what we want to do today. Kama kawa tumesema leo theme ni kuhusu Eid, okay? So today we are also looking at our Muslim brothers and sisters. What kind of cakes can they make for their iftar? And also, if not for iftar, what can they make for time ya Eid, okay? So karibuni sana. Today's session is going to be very fun and also very interesting. Oh, na tuko na mpaka balloons. Leo tumeweka mpaka balloons. Kumbuka theme ni Eid, okay? So yes, kama kawaida, what is always our signature? Bacon Top cream, okay? So karibuni. Welcome to yet another session courtesy of Bacon Top, where we teach you and where we share knowledge with you guys, not only about Bacon Top, but we get to go very widely in each and every product that you guys are handling, or in every cake that you want to bake, and also the decoration. So today, kama mentioned, today is all about Eid, and we want to share a very quick recipe that you can make for your iftar dessert, and will suit very well for every meal that you're having. So welcome. Kama kawaida, my name is Montresi. I'm very humbled to be the person who is doing all the teaching and all the baking for you guys, sharing very knowledgeable insights So today, as you can see before us, we are having an iftar cake made of walnuts and dates. So looks so good. We've not baked it from scratch, but we've baked it using our bake and top premixes. Which one to be specific? Eggless pound vanilla. Okay, so last time we transformed our eggless pound vanilla to be more of a fruit cake. Today nilikwambia lazima as a baker, what are we doing? We are being creative, we are elevating everything, and we are also being innovative, sindio? So yeah, last time we did eggless pound cake to be a fruit cake. Today we have made it more of an iftar dessert cake, right? So, and this other cake is our eggless pound cake. You can see it, very nice, very beautiful, very spongy. So our iftar cake today is the vanilla. Then we are going to decorate the chocolate to give more of a very nice decorated dessert for anytime you want to go for during your iftar or even during Eid. And kwa wale wenye we are not Muslims, you can also do this at any given point. It doesn't mean that since we are really doing this for iftar, it means that now wewe hautakuwa hapo. No, it means that you can eat it at any given time. So welcome so sana sana. So what we are going to start with is this, okay? We are going to whip our bacon top cream. Remember, our cream is one of the best. It being that it is locally manufactured. We manufacture it in Kenya. We have the 500 ml and we also have the 1 kg or the 1 liter size, okay? Number 2, what else about our cream? Our cream is non-dairy. And what do you mean by non-dairy? Non-dairy, we mean that it has 0 milk in it, okay? So this goes very well also for lactose intolerant people, which is very good. And point number 3, it is already sweetened. So you don't need to go the whole lot of sweetening your whipping cream so that you can get the preferred taste, okay? So the only thing that you can add to the cream is flavors. So you can either play around with it, add your blueberry, add your strawberry, add your passion, add your pina colada, add your milk note, add your orange oil. You can add orange, any flavor. You can flavor it to your preference, okay? Remember, it is not vanilla, it's just white, okay? Then, about another good thing about our cream is it is 100%, gives 100% volume up to 4 times, okay? So what do I mean by this? I mean that my 500 ml, it's going to decorate for you up to 1.5 kgs of cake or 2 kgs of cake. My 1 liter is supposed to decorate for you 4 kgs of cake if you're having blocked cakes. But if you're having layered cakes, for layered cakes you're going to decorate 3 cakes comfortably na itakupatia kitu iko sawa sana, okay? So that is our bacon top whipping cream, and once you use it, trust me, you will never go back. So thank you so much, and now let's whip our cream because we want to decorate this, do something very bubbly for it. And guys, today what have we made? Remember, hapa tunatengenezaga kila kitu from scratch. Tunasema kila kitu ni hapa hapa, si ndio? There was a time we did ice cream, tukawaonyesha. Today we've done caramel sauce, okay? So we've done caramel sauce and we've given it a touch of our chocolate ganache so that we can get the dark color, okay? So something good, something very nice. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you the recipe on how you can make your own caramel sauce at home and elevate your cakes, okay? Sawa sawa? So let's whip our cream. Remember, mixing time is 1 minute at low speed, then 4 minutes at high speed. By that, tutakuwa tumetengeneza consistency yetu. Then we decorate our cake to perfection and do our caramel sauce. Give it a touch of Oreos, also give it a touch of dates, and voila. Kama kawa, sisi ndio tunaonja, tunawaambia kama kila kitu iko check. So, how to open your cream? This is how you do it. We have a very fancy packaging. So you rip the sides open, then pull opposite sides to give you a very nice top, okay? So remember, our cream, our bacon top cream is frozen. Then how do you use it? You don't use it when it is in its frozen state, okay? You have to thaw it so that you do what? So that you can get it into the liquid state. Nitawaonyesha nikiweka muone yangu nimesha thaw. And how do you thaw? 3 ways. Number 1, from the freezer to room temperature. So when you put it like this, it's already thawing. This is the room temperature. So from the freezer, from the -18 to room temperature, inayeyuka peke yake, inakuwa liquid form, okay? Then the second way is unatoa kwa freezer, unaweka kwa chiller. What is a chiller? A chiller is the normal fridge. So from the freezer, from the part where everything solidifies, to the normal fridge. And to the normal fridge, that is where you get inayeyuka pole pole but still remains its cold state. So the more the cold your cream is, that is when you get the volume that we are speaking of. If you leave it to go up to room temperature, irudi kukuwa tu kawaida, volume yako haitakuwa 100, si ndio? So remember, every time when you want to whip the cream, make sure it is cold enough. That is why we recommend you to do what? To thaw from the freezer to the normal chiller, so that una retain nini? Baridi yake. Then, for example, and this is now where the third method of thawing comes in. So for example, you only have bacon top cream kwa freezer yako. You have an emergency order. Remember, we've said we never turn down orders. Bakers, hello. We never turn down any order. But the only cream that you have is the bacon top cream. What do? You can just take your packaging, toa kwa freezer, in a bowl, kabakuli kako tu vizuri, a very nice bowl, put water to the brim, then take your cream and fully submerge. Underline the word fully in capital letters and bold. Fully submerge, because what happens, why am I insisting that we're supposed to fully submerge your cream? Because the moment si cream imefreeze kutoka juu mpaka chini, ukidho nusu yake, what happens to the rest? Si ita take time kudho. So that's why I'm saying fully submerge, so that as it thaws, it from the top to the bottom, okay? So fully submerge your cream in room temperature water. Usiweke maji moto. Ukiweka maji moto, what is going to happen? Utatampa stability ya cream. So maji tu kawaida yata, weka kwa besheni yako, chukua cream yako kabla haujafungua, straight from the freezer, direct to your bowl of water. Then leave it there to sit for around 30 to 1 hour. Itakuwa imethaw vizuri sana, still cold. Then what do? Weka kwa mixing bowl yako, chapa, decorate, have it very ready for your customer. So I've already ripped my cream open. Now, what to do? Just add. See, my cream has no lumps. I like whipping it when it is fully thawed, so that what do I get? Good consistency, good texture, and also nisipate ile challenge yenye huwa tunapata kama bakers. Oh, my cake cracked. Oh, cream ili crack. Oh, cream haiku behave. No, mimi yangu ita behave kwa sababu nimethaw vizuri, si ndio? So na spatula yako, scrape off the excess. Kumbuka hata haka kenye kanabaki mpesa, so katoe kote, and there we go. Then lock in your mixer. Remember, 1 minute low speed, 4 minutes high speed. So we start with low speed. So let me show you the consistency that you should have the moment you're whipping at low speed kwanza. You see, imetoka from the liquid state, imeanza kuform. You see the bubbles? Okay. So the moment it starts forming the bubbles, you're getting there. So we are going to give it another half a minute so that we eliminate the bubbles. Then tuende high speed. Okay. So 1 minute at low speed. What is our target? We are targeting to get the cream from the liquid state ianze kuform. Okay. Then high speed, what are we targeting? Consistency and soft peaks. So we do another half a minute. So after our half minute, see, no bubbles, very nice. Okay, so at this point, take it up to high speed ndio tupate volume na the correct consistency. So let's check the consistency and the volume. So remember nilikuwa nimesema we need to get a what? A very nice soft peak. You see? So let's lift using palette knife tuone. So if you want to check consistency, have your clean palette knife, very clean, then lift your cream. Ukilift cream yako, it's not supposed to be flowing, and also haufai kungangana kui scoop, okay? So you lift and unaisimamisha hivo so that you can get to see, is it giving a peak? This is what I'm talking about. You see this sharp part? This is what I'm talking about, the peak. You see, it's giving a very nice peak, and also stability very much on check. So cream high flow, haungangani kuinua, consistency good, volume perfect. So let's get to the decorating part. So we want to give it more of a very fine touch of iftar. So we are going to use dates. Okay, we'll decorate using dates. So in my mixing bowl, nitagawa niweke cream kidogo. What do I want to do? I want to add a little bit of the caramel sauce so that I can get a very nice filling in the middle, and also get to have my dates at the center. Tukikata, the wows will be wowing. So get your caramel sauce well chilled. So hapa ndipo nitawapatia recipe ya caramel sauce. Oh my god, I love that. Looks so nice. So for caramel sauce, allow me to as I'm mixing, ninawapatia recipe. So for the caramel sauce, what do you need? You need, number 1, whipping cream, bacon top cream. Most recipes call for heavy cream, but also your bacon top cream works very well. Okay, so you can have your bacon top cream. That's number 1. Number 2, you need granulated sugar. Hiyo ni sukari yetu kawaida. So when you have the sugar, usitumie sukari besiambo like caster sugar, sukari tu kawaida. So you can do half a cup, 1 cup of sugar, quarter cup of water. There are 2 methods of doing it. You can do it using the dry method or the wet method. The wet method is way quicker if you're having, if you want to do it quickly. So quarter cup of water, 1 cup of granulated sugar. Then you're going to need half cup of bacon top whipping cream, and the last thing, butter. Guys, don't substitute for margarine. Please use butter. Butter gives it the fine taste, the rich taste, and also inaifanya inashikana vizuri. Okay, so use butter. Na butter hauhitaji mingi, you only need 2 tablespoons. Okay, so you're supposed to have your sugar and your water dissolve. Koroga vizuri mpaka dissolve, alafu ndio sasa uweke kwa low heat. So when you put it on low heat, don't stir. Usikoroge. Why am I saying usikoroge? The sugar is going to crystallize, okay? So we don't need it to crystallize because we need a very fine consistency, si ndio? The moment your sugar crystallizes, hapo sasa umeuma nje kwa sababu hautaweza kufanya nini? Hautaweza kupata the fine consistency, si ndio? So after umeweka kwa heat kidogo, imeyeyuka, imeboil, then you're supposed to target ikupatia at least unaona kama the color ya honey, it's amber, right? Amber or black tea kind of a look. When it boils and darkens to that bit, remove it from the heat, add your whipping cream, koroga, then add in your butter, koroga kabisa. Then afterwards, what do? Unatoa, unaweka kwa either your glass jar or in a cup, chill it in your fridge, then you get your caramel sauce. So I want to go for a deeper color. You see there's a bit of difference. My caramel sauce is giving it quite a deeper color, a chocolatey color. So, and your caramel sauce goes very well with your donuts, goes very well with your cakes. So I'm going for more of like a coffee kind of a look for the middle. Just look at that, very smooth. Kitu imeweza kabisa. So now let's decorate, okay? Always have your turntable with you. Then our cake. This is what we're decorating. For this, we just want to have it very plain and very nice, okay? Okay, so let's get down to it. So I'm going to be layering my cake, and by layering ninamaanisha ninataka layers kadhaa kwa keki. I just don't want to have a blocked cake. See, very fine texture, very good texture. networking, good. The firmness in the cake is also very appealing. So this is our first cake. Tuweke kando. Do layering in the second cake. So for the toppings, you can always put aside, or you can always do your cake pops with them. Ama if not cake pops, you can always do cake parfaits with your cake toppings, okay? So si lazima toppings unatupa ama mnakula mnashambulia, can also give you extra money. So looks so good. This is a choco chip. Okay, so in we go with our decorations. Remember, your board should always be clean to avoid getting crumbs in your cream. So we scoop part of the white cream so that it can act as a glue in between our cake and our board. So I opted for to bake in the half kg tins so that we can have more of a tall cake. So putting your cream, then remember what we want to do is to have more of a iftar kind of a touch. So we are going to have dates in between. Kadate ketu kanakaa hivi. This is your date. So remember, date yetu, it's not more of like a cherry or a sultana that you're just going to put and continue. Remember, the date has a seed inside, sindio? So always kata katikati, toa nini? Toa mbegu yake. We don't want to eat the mbegus, so tunatoa mbegu. Then date yako ndio unafanya nini? Una slice into 4 pieces. One date ikupatia around 4 pieces. But if you want them in big chunks, you can just do 2 pieces. So I'm going to do this for every layer. I'm going to have 3 dates. So for your dates, just go in with them. Should look something like that. Then some more cream to hold it in. Your next layer. Remember, our cake is an eggless chocolate pound cake, which is very, very awesome and very tasty. Do a very thin layer. Go in with your dates. So you're going to repeat this process for all the layers that you're going to have. So the more the layers, the more the dates, the more the cream. So for dates, you can bake with them, you can decorate with them. So haziko tu zimekaa tu. You can literally play around with them to give you something very amazing. So I don't want to do so much because hata juu tutaweka tu dates kiasi. So looks good. Go in with your next layer. Your that layer. Remember, for us, we are going to have like 4 layers, okay? Go in with your cream that you've added your caramel sauce. And the moment you add in your caramel sauce, your cream sets perfectly. Cream yangu consistency, wow, very good. So we are done with this for now. Put it aside. Then your dates. Remember, after every layer of cream, after every layer of cake, we are doing dates. So add in your dates very well. So I don't want to do too much, isikue tena tamu excess. Remember our cream is also very nice, very tasty. Then we've also added caramel sauce. Caramel sauce si ati haina skari, kona skari yake vizuri sana, si ndio? Then after that, now we cover with the last layer. Our last layer, do it at the top. Make sure to balance your layers very well like that. You can be shooting any question that you have in regards to bake and top or what we are doing today. So for me, I want to cover my cake with the white cream. So after layering with my chocolate, with my caramel cream, I'll do it with my white. Remember, every time your board should be very clean to avoid having crumbs on your cream, on your cake. So allow me to have this here because my turntable is moving quite a bit. Ask any question. Tunaangalia. We are here to see where you'd want us to tackle any challenge that you're having. So this is our eggless pound. We've layered with cream that we've added our caramel sauce to give a very nice rich taste. So as you're decorating, always make sure that your cake is fully covered before you go in with your leveler. So you can either level using a bench scraper. This is a bench scraper. So we can either level with this. We can either level with this, the bench scraper, or you can also be creative and level with your saw knife. So leo tutatumia bench scraper because you want to have a very nice kind of a pattern in our cake. Kwa wale wenye ni wa commercial, ka bench scraper kanaweza kupeleka polepole kidogo, but you can always use your saw knife. Saw knife yako si ya kukata keki peke yake, inaweza kutolea pia design kwa keki. So kanaweza kusaidia pia. So in we've gone with our cream. Give it a very nice layer so that by the time you are coming in with your bench scraper, hautatoa cream mingi ndio ubaki na keki, si ndio? So guzisha tu kidogo kwa keki, then keep turning the turntable. Remember, I'm not turning my bench scraper. Mkono yenye inafanya kazi ya kuzungusha ni hii yenye imeshikilia board, na ndio ninazungusha turntable. Okay? So just gently and firmly do that to give your very nice pattern. So don't do it too much. Tusije tukaona keki. We don't need a semi-naked cake. We need it well covered. All right? Okay. So now we scrape off the top because we also need the top to be very well, to have good edges. So top yako unaguza tu pole pole, just gently. A gentle touch. Ndio ukiguza usiguze cream mingi. Remember, we are not going for a semi-naked cake. Tunataka keki yenye iko na a very nice structure. So I'm going to come in with this to give also a pattern at the top, and also give me a fine edge. You see, fine edges, very nice top, very nice decor. Kitu hata wewe ukiweza patiwa uwezi kataa kukula. So after that, I'm going to come in with my wiper, get my board very clean. Remember, a good cake is always very presentable when your board is clean. So board yako ikiwa chafu, hiyo keki hatutaki. Tunataka keki yenye ni mzuri, keki smart, very nice. Okay? So at this point, you're ready to come in with your caramel sauce for dripping. You see? We've already covered our... I can show you up close. Looks good. Bench scraper yetu imetupatia perfecto. Very nice. Na unaona keki yangu iko firm. My whipping cream is also very stable. Sijaanza kutumia dowel ndio nishikilie keki na cream. And remember, we also have two fruits inside, si ndio? So gives you something that is very good. Kitu hata wewe ukiletewa ukule na upresentiwe, you'll be like beautiful. So now let's go in with our caramel sauce. We're going to take a new piping bag. Hii hatujakata. So nitakata tu kidogo so that it can give me an allowance of penye nitafanya nini? Penye nita dripia caramel sauce yangu. So you can either drip using the small the small nozzle, the kale kakona shimo kadogo, unaweka ndani ya piping bag yako so that inakusaidia kufanya nini? Kudrip. Kwa wale wenye tumebobea, what do we do? Tunatengeneza pencil, unaweka caramel sauce yako, una drip. Kwa wale wenye pia tunajielewa, tunachukua kijiko, tuna drip nayo. Very many ways to kill a rat. But our cake is not the rat. So we just cut very nice kashimo kadogo sana so that we can have a very nice layer or a very nice drip of the caramel sauce. Then we are going to go back in with our dates. So remember, tumesema theme yetu leo ni iftar, si ndio? Sorry, Eid, not iftar, ni Eid. So hold in your caramel sauce. Mine is a bit light, so if you want it thick, you can always prepare it to be thick. But for me, I love it like that. So I'm doing the drips. So as I turn, you're gonna have a look at it. Oh my. Injo tunasemaga very demure. So you can see nimeturn. You can have a look at it. Looks so good. So I went for more of a chocolate, coffee-like kind of a color. I do want it to be a little bit plain, but inakupatia a very nice taste. Very nice taste. I love it. So you can always make your caramel sauce the day before you use, or kama unataka kutumia immediately, you can always make then quickly chill so that ifanye nini, ishikane vizuri, si ndio? So gently, hii tusiweke ugali yote, you just gently spread so that we also don't mess with the edges that we achieved. Gently spread. Now ukispread, the more inakupea more drips, okay? So just spread gently, and there we go. Kitu si kitu. Very nice. So we are not done yet. So I'm going to go in with my so kama kawaida, I'm going to use my 1M nozzle. So hii ndio bei ya kila baker. If you don't have this nozzle, we need to look at you very well and see what is wrong. But you can always play around with the nozzles and get to use any other nozzle, okay? But for me leo, nataka kucheza na 1M. Because my 1M is going to give me quite a number of flowers. Or quite a number of designs, okay? So I'm going to go in with my caramel, with the caramel cream that I had, okay? So you see, still stable. No matter how runny your caramel sauce is, your cream is also very stable. So to one side, I'm going to give it the caramel cream, and to the other side, I give it my white cream. So that what we get at the end is going to be spectacular. Okay, so in we go. You see? Nimeweka caramel cream yangu na white cream yangu. Then what do? Kumbuka hapa tumeweka caramel sauce. So I'm going to gently press, then give a rosette. Press, give a rosette. I'm spacing because I need to do something in the middle. Press, rosette, press, so very good. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm having Oreos. Very nice, very tasty to also elevate the cake. Kumbuka tulisema kukua baker ni kukua creative, si ndio? So we remember, nimeacha ka space kidogo ndio niweze kuweka Oreo biscuits zangu. So in between every rosette, I come in with my Oreo. And to the last one, we give this. So looks so good. The whole cake is beautiful. I don't even know which is my front, which is my back. Kote kunaka front. So I'll choose this as my front, so that I can come in with my Oreos. So that's about it. That's my front. Then to the last bit, our dates. Remember, dates zetu leo ndio the takers for the day. So tunatoa, just rip it off. Unatoa seed yake, then gently place at the middle. Take another, rip it open. Kumbuka tunaifunganisha hivyo kwa sababu ya nini? Hatutaki kukula mbegu. Sisi hatukulagi mbegu, tunakula matunda. So again, also put in the middle. Remember, we want to make it more of an Eid cake. So caramel goes very well with your Eid. Then your dates also match very well. So a caramel cake matched with dates is the way to go. Okay? And in with our last date. We have it at the center. So guys, look at that. Look at that beauty. You see? Keki imesimama kusimama. Very flavorful and colorful. With Oreos, dates, and also what? We also have the caramel sauce. Okay? So I can't wait to dig in. So kama kawa, I feel hapa ni kuonja tuone kama we have done our best or we still need to go back to the kitchen. So we have a slice and get to see how it is. Okay, so what do we start with? We are going to start with our cake that we hadn't even had a peek of. So this we baked. Remember, I have told you that your dates can also bake. Okay? So this we have baked with dates, choco chips, and walnuts. So gives you a very rich cake, okay? So let's cut in. Let's see how it is in the middle. And our guest is definitely going to tell us how this is, how it turned out, okay? So let's go inside. So as you're cutting in, be careful not to break the dates. So I'm just giving a little bit of the pieces. I want us to see the inside where the walnuts are and the dates. So ukibake na the dates and the walnuts, they tend to be very crunchy at the top, but ndani ziko very moist. Very moist. So gives a very nice texture, a very nice look. Then definitely get to have a slice of the cake that has taken the day. So you just dig in very well. So as you're sewing through, be careful not to break the whole cake. So we take a slice. Ooh la la. We also do this slice here so that our chief guest is going to have the best. So we get this out. You see? Very nice. And how does the inside look? Very moist and very good. Very beautiful. So very nice. Up to there, we are ready. Keki yetu itestiwe, ipatiwe tick ama iwekwe iko 0. So allow me to welcome our guest, our tester, mwenye ni mwisho, mwenye ni wakusema kama kitu ilikuwa poa ama haikuwa poa. So karibu sana Gilbert. Today we have two. We have Gilbert and we have Wero. Wanakuaga wako behind the scenes, lakini today we are going to have them to have a slice. So welcome Gilbert, karibu sana. Come and maybe tell us how the cakes are. Have a slice. Welcome.
Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Thank you, Mom.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Before you start, can you tell me the name of the cake?
this is more of a caramel, an Oreo caramel cake.
Yeah.
Yes, chocolate Oreo caramel cake.
Wow.
Yes.
It looks nice.
It looks nice.
Yeah, you know, Mom, I can never get enough of this.
Okay, that is very awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So today's theme, by the way, you've seen today we have balloons and so. So today we've had a theme of the Eid, and today we were even trying to show our Muslim brothers and sisters or anybody who would want to have a cake made of dates and a cake made of walnuts, how they can bake it, how good it is, how spongy it is, and also if you decorate with the iftar theme, using the caramel sauce, using the Oreos, using the dates, you can never go wrong. So karibu sana. I'd want you to have a taste. So you're having a taste of this in umependa, and definitely you have a taste of it without decoration. So welcome. Utuambie venye iko, texture, moistness. Can you advise people to have this? And definitely we are making with our very best, our eggless pound cake, vanilla eggless pound chocolate. Karibu.
Thank you.
Hiyo ndio utaanza nayo.
I'm celebrating for this.
Okay. Karibu.
Yeah, let me have a bite.
And in between, you're also going to meet dates inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Ikoaje? How is it?
On a scale of 10, it's 9 over 10.
9 out of 8?
No, 9 out
On a
of
scale
10.
of 10, it's a 9 out of 8?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
Ah, oh my God. Then kuna mahali tumekosa, ni wapi? Juu tulikuwa tunataka kukua 15 out of 10.
Let me give it a 9.
It's a 9?
Yeah.
Asante, we appreciate. Then ukimaliza hiyo, try this also. Na hii ni yako. You'll have it to go, but you can also taste this. Yes.
What is inside?
We've baked using dates and walnuts. Yes, but we have used our eggless pound vanilla. Yeah. How is it?
It's yummy.
It's not.
Nice.
It's yummy.
Yeah.
Asante sana. So guys, you have heard it from our guest today. Keki zetu will never go wrong. Koslap is our vein. So always get to know that when you want to transform your cakes into a very beautiful masterpiece, you can use definitely Bake & Top products. You can use our premixes. You can use our whipping cream. You can also make your homemade caramel sauce and match it with anything yenye iko Bake & Top, sindio? So thank you guys for also watching this session. This session was beautiful, it was nice. Always remember, we are always live every Monday from 1:30 to 2 p.m. And our channel is YouTube and also Facebook. Sawa sawa. So I'm about to answer a few questions so that I can see if there are any questions. Maybe see if there's anyone saying a hi. Kwa wale wenye walituma hi kitambo, asanteni. Hi Bake & Top, hi. So thank you to everyone who has checked in, who has logged in. Asanteni sana. To any of our viewers who might be having questions, you can also ask. And also, where can you find our products? You can find them in all TopServe across the country. And you can, in Eldoret, you can also find them in Julian's cake accessory shop. She's also in Nairobi, also in Eldoret. Nakuru, we have Kimon, we have cake ingredients, we have Sally pastries. Nairobi tuko kila mahali, tuko na Towesta, tuko na Tower Gold. Watu ni wengi sana wenye wana stock products za Bake & Top. So wherever you are, Bake & Top is there with you. Always keep it tuned from 1:30 to 2 p.m. Keep it locked. Asanteni sana. God bless you. Stay tuned for the next session, which will be bigger and better. Thank you so much.
Mimi chai kwa kamera.